Greetings, evil geniuses. Welcome to another episode of Evil Genius 2. I'm Cobalt Thorium. And in this episode, we're going to be getting our final minion that we have to recruit, which is the Biologist? Whatever, I'm in the wrong menu. We have a new one of these things. Fool's Gold. Your appraisers have informed you that the Declaration of Independence, your minion still is a forgery. Oh no! Someone's made a fool of you. It can't be allowed to stand unchallenged. And it can't ever happen again. Order an inspection of the Declaration of Independence to make sure it is a forgery. It looks so real. Maybe we'll do that later. I think what we need to do is this matter of life or death. This Let's go get him. So, invitation for an X. Why would I do that? We need to figure out how to defeat him. Really. He is only 15. The herds and the fleas. Biologists can often be found living near living creatures. Oh, okay. Someone's currently living with a pack of wolves, learning to kill. Questions aside, we should pick them up, deflee them, bring them in. This one might be a better option. It's lower heat. Excuse me. Okay, so technically not a biologist, but this surgeon seems to know an awful lot about how living things work. Probably learn a thing or two from him. All right, we're looking for ones that have a helix. That's another herd and fleas. Actually, this one might be better. Oh, no. Yeah, this one could be better. We only need 10 intel to suppress the heat here. Or this one doesn't need any intel, but we have to deal with symmetry, so yeah, I think that's out. Yeah, I think that's our best option. Over there in the Middle East. Right here. The question is, should we suppress first? I might forget. Let's just suppress first. Yeah. Well. Doopy-doo. Send our workers. Wait, just double check there's no agents. Yeah. Send our workers. And then while that's going, I think we're going to expand our distraction operation here. So, build mode. Oh, look at this. We got a whole bunch more stuff. We got some slot machines. We got this survey station. Reduce agent suspicion. Only the most legitimate businesses would invite complaints. Okay. Makes sense. I buy it. All right. And probably the best place to put it would be right here, right? Like right here. suppose we could just put it here. We'll put it there for now. I don't like that. I really want to put it here, actually. The game crashes if you move things that are currently being used. So that's not great. Now let's put these slot machines in here. Leave a little space for characters to get by. Two's probably enough, right? And then maybe we'll move this up here. The survey station here. But we have to wait until this becomes unoccupied. Okay, how are things going here? I haven't even sent it yet. Wonderful. What are you waiting for? Got some slots. A biologist has arrived on the island. The specialist has arrived in your lair. Interrogate them and find out what they know. Please leave. Biologist, come down. Whoa, look at that guy. That's crazy. Alright. Enough of that. Looks like they've finally given up this place. Move it. You scam tourists with a drinks bar. The survey station here. Survey says... Alright, biologist is going to be present soon. See what these do-gooders are up to. Coming by boat? They are. Level 4s. Interestingly staggered. Let's go build whatever we need for biologists. What is this? Biologist trainer. We can like barely fit it in. 20. 10 each. We have enough. Hope guys can actually fit past there. Alright, let's take a look at these heroes, see how they're doing. Ooh, they're spending money. Alright, let's check out this one. Comes this way, I'd like to see how much resolve damage this does. These machines are doing great. Seems to reduce skill, not resolve. I wish I knew what skill actually did. Alright, in the meantime, that's not what I wanted to do. There looked like there were some other decor things we could look at. What do we have here? Small planter. A medium planter. Got the pillar. This is mostly just a rock. We got a medium planter, which is some plants and rocks. Okay. A large planter, some rocks and plants. All right. We got the pillar. These pillars don't stretch all the way to the roof, but do look impressive if you don't look up. Okay. Suppose we'll add a couple. I think that's it. Probably add some of those slots over here. Be really distracting. So we want to add some biologists. We'll just add a couple. Everything else looks okay. Work account's looking a little sad, but that's going to require us to revolutionize our little area over here. Which we can do. But kind of want to put it off for a little bit, if possible. Now, one question I have is, if an agent gets evidence but has no suspicion, does the evidence count? These two. Side stories. We have 2 new side stories. Yeah, okay. And Outback Stakeout. The Sydney Steaks and Snags Barbie Bash is Anvil's premier eating competition. This year it boasts a mysterious, unprecedented prize. Be easy pickings for a genius like you. The Steaks and Snags Barbie Bash is boasting its biggest prize ever. Ahead of the festivities, send your minions to land down under to steal it. Okay. In the meantime, we should really be looking at this. See what. Oh my goodness, look at this stuff. We'll wait until another scientist comes in here. A new type of minion is now available for trading. Yes, we've collected our reward. Such an evil genius thing to say. I like the glasses. Look at that. Nice. You are badass. Alright, let's take a peek at these heroes, see how they're doing. Spin doctors are out here spin doctoring. I do wonder about this, if this is the right place for this, because it's like the last interception point before they go in. And when they get caught, sometimes they get brought way out here, don't they? Maybe I should put it here. All right, well, we'll give it a shot. But yeah, I don't want to watch the animation here. So we've got a scientist came in looking at stuff through like a magnifying glass with some chemical. It looks like it's some kind of, not a chemical formula, but don't really seem to do much. I mean, the weird planty things sort of move, and that's it. And he taps on the case of 3. Don't really seem to do anything else. This is a really boring animation. They probably should have done a much better job with this. Have them vivisect something. That's what biologists do, right? All right. So that'll probably wrap up this episode. Look at all this new stuff. Jeez. Okay. So we've got the Going Green Crime Lord. You've heard rumors of a like-minded intellect, Dr. Magnolia Ming, her efforts to curb the world population. Wow. Could further your own goals considerably. It's time you brought her in. We have Manifest Entropy. Agent X has stepped up his campaign to undo your operations, stymie his efforts, and endure them long enough for you to turn the tables on him. I might actually do this. I really want to get rid of Professor X or whatever his name is, Agent X. Agent X's interference could lead to wider exposure of your activities. Stop him wherever you find him. Might do that. Two-Faced. The only scientific minds you respect are Dr. Henry Jekyll. One of the only scientific minds you respect is Dr. Henry Jekyll. You've heard his serum increases vitality at the cost of an empowered evil side. You're already evil, aren't you? You know who Henry Jekyll is by reputation, but it wouldn't hurt to know more specifics about the man before you meet with him. Oh my goodness. Wake me up before you dodo. The dodo is the most famous extinct animal since the dinosaurs, or so the story goes. Reports persist that some dodos are cunning enough to avoid notice. You can learn from that. Using reports of living dodos, triangulate the most likely area where a specimen might still exist in the wild. I've actually heard that there might actually be dodos left, and that somebody even took a picture of one recently. Maybe it's not true. I don't know. Okay, so too darn hot. Your layer's power usage is making the heat inside unbearable, but you won't turn on the air conditioning. What are you made of? Money? Find a simpler solution to your heating problem. Rather than waste money on air conditioning, you've instead opted to steal a giant block of ice. While there are still glaciers, find one to take your ice block from. This is a stupid quest. Alright. Pharaoh is foul. Foul is Pharaoh. Dad puns. Dad puns. Oh. Okay. Your minions are loyal, but not the hardiest. Seek a way to fortify them against the ravages of time. You turn your sights to Egypt's own immortals, the mummies. You've located a mummy tomb that appears undisturbed. Dispatch a team of researchers and laborers to recover the sarcophagus for you. Right. Looks like we got some decor item. Coffee machine. Rome wasn't built in a day. Probably they didn't have coffee. Slows life drain. I don't understand that. I don't have... Life doesn't drain, though, does it? I'm so baffled. Suppose we could put one in the corridor or somewhere. Here, maybe. See what that does. We got mess hall items. Oh, sushi bar. Partially restores minions' parts and vitality. The brain food is preferred by science minions. Doesn't require cooking. Okay. We'll expand our kitchen, I suppose. Kind of looking at expanding it anyway. Wait. There's no cook. I mean, sushi still has to be prepared. Whatever. So we have a dish of the day. Unlike revenge, none of these dishes are best served cold. Fortunately, they often are. All right. Oh, this is not going to work for us, is it? We'll have to put it here. Put there. We have a snack machine. Contains all the major food groups: chocolate, crisps, honey drenched cereal, and denial. Improves health restore. Drinks machine. Dispenses cans of carbonated liquids that should not be shaken by dropping them down a metal tube into a tray. Okay. Letting them bounce around. Goes wrong less often than you'd expect. Improves health. Food disposal. Any food disposed here gets composted. Any food your minions eat will likely eventually be incinerated. Improves loyalty. We have condiments. Essential item, if anything around here is to have any flavor. Improves the morale restore. So let's do that. So we're going to scooch this so it's facing that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, eventually we probably want to get all of these, but it's going to wait until we do the expansion of the minion area here. So we have gas cylinders. The big one is laughing gas, the small one is deadly nitrogen, or the other way around. What? All right. Yes. Sure. What else we have? Oh. We have a centrifuge. Unlocks research options. Quantum chemistry. The science of everything else. And we got the organic samples. Unlocks research options. Biology, the science of preserving or ending life. Well, we'll definitely do those. Been a while since we really expanded this down here. I'm gonna sell this and do this. No. I want to center this a little bit. That's not centered. That's centered. Okay. We'll put in a good door. We'll put in a new whiteboard. Then, I suppose we'll just extend this, right? Yeah. Sounds good. Then we can put in... Wait, this... I still have a laboratory, right? Got the centrifuge. How big is this? Okay, so this is a little bit more accessible. Centrifuge. I like that. Yeah, we'll put this here. Right? Centrifuge. And a coffee machine. Okay, we'll put in... I don't know. We'll put in some of these plants or something. Brighten the place up a little bit. This isn't exactly centered, is it? Maybe it is. Whatever. Who cares? Fine. Well, hopefully this will finally unlock all those other technology options. Oh, they are unlocked. Oh my god. We can actually advance our technology further. This is amazing. Well, I suppose we'll probably go over that in the next episode. Because I think that this episode's crawling on a little too long. Alright, so yeah. I need to stop stalling. But I want to get rid of some heat here. But I can do this in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have, please like, maybe subscribe, maybe leave a comment. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.